Good morning, carpentry students. Welcome to your industrial arts class in TLE. I'm Sir Paul Briones, or you can call me Sir Nats, your carpentry teacher for today. Congratulations for finishing week 1 to week 3 of your learning activity sheet. And now, you're about to learn new things about carpentry in your week 4 learning activity sheet. Are you ready to learn? If yes, get your week 4 learning activity sheet. The title of our lessons are Selecting Measuring Instruments and Carry Out Measurements and Calculations. Learning Competencies. LO1, Select Measuring Instruments, and LO2, Carry Out Measurements and Calculation. Let us discuss first the types of measuring tools. Number 1, the pull-push rule. The pull-push rule is used for measuring long pieces of stock. You can use it by pulling the steel tape. Number 2, the zigzag rule. A zigzag rule is a folded measuring tool. It is called a zigzag because of its shape. Number 3, the ruler. The ruler is used for measuring short pieces of stock, and it is 12 inches in length or 1 foot. Number 4, the caliper. The caliper is used for measuring diameter. Number 5, the tri-square. The tri-square is used for checking the flatness and squareness of a wood. Number 6, the meter stick. A meter stick is a measuring device which is 1 meter in length. Number 7, the divider. Divider is used for dividing distances. Number 8, the compass. Similar to the divider, a compass is used for scribing arcs and circle. And lastly, number 9, the protractor. Protractor is used for laying out angles. Next will be the handling of measuring instruments or tools. For the do's, number 1, wipe measuring tools and instruments before returning them to the storage room. Number 2, oil the movable parts of the measuring tools such as zigzag rules, calipers, dividers, and compasses to avoid stock up. Make sure that grits like sand don't get inside the housing or case of a pull-push rule to avoid wearing of the graduations. Number 4, check the lock of the pull-push rule if it is working. For the notes, do not wipe off edges of the steel tape of a pull-push rule with bare hands to avoid injury. Do not pull the steel tape of a pull-push rule too much to avoid the coil spring from damage. Do not use the caliper as a tongue. Our next topic is about linear measurement for the faces of lumber. A lumber has 6 faces. End 1, end 2, edge 1, edge 2, surface 1, and lastly, surface 2. Hence, the linear measurements obtained are: number 1, from end 1 to end 2, or A and B, is equivalent to length. Edge 1 to edge 2, or C to D, is equivalent to width. So surface 1, surface 2, or E to F, is thickness or height. Our next topic is about carry out measurements and calculations. There are two types of system of measurement. We have the English system and we have the metric system. This table shows the English system of measurement. First we have is the yard. It is abbreviated by the letter YD. Next is the foot. The foot is abbreviated by the letter FT, and its symbol is an apostrophe. Last one is the inch, abbreviated as letter IN, and its symbol is an quotation mark. Next we have is the metric system of measurement. So for the metric system, we have the meter, decimeter, centimeter, and the millimeter. 1 meter is equivalent to 10 decimeter. 1 meter is equivalent to 100 centimeter. And 1 meter is equivalent to 1000 millimeter. Our next topic is about reading of measurements. The inch is divided into segments called graduations. Each graduation represents a measurement in form of a proper fraction. The inch can be divided into 16, 8, 4, and 2 equal parts. Reading of inch. So starting from 0, we have 1/16, 1/8, 3/16, 1/4, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, 1/2, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, 13/16, 7/8, 15/16, and then 1 inch. So as you go along, you'll just repeat the graduation. So 1 and 1/16, 1 and 1/8, and so on and so forth. Next is the reading of centimeter and millimeter. So from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 millimeter, or is equivalent to 1 centimeter. And for our last topic, we have calculating board foot of lumber. In construction industry, board foot as a unit of measure is sometimes used to determine the volume of lumber needed. This is because lumbers are sold in terms of board foot. A board foot is actually 1 square foot of lumber of 1 inch thick. The formula used in computing board foot is board foot is equivalent to T times W times L all over 12, where T is equivalent to thickness in inches, W is equivalent to width in inches, and L is equivalent to length in feet. Example: compute the board foot of lumber whose dimension is 2 inches times 2 inches times 15 feet. Given thickness is equivalent to 2 inches, width is equivalent to 2 inches, and length is equivalent to 15 feet. So first is to state the formula. Board foot is equivalent to T times W times L all over 12. And next, substitute the given data in the formula, then solve. So board foot is equivalent to 2 inches times 2 inches times 15 feet all over 12. So 2 times 2 times 15 is equivalent to 60, and then divided by 12, so your board foot is equivalent to 5. Did you follow the given example in how to compute the board foot? Okay, very good. And now we're finished with the lesson. We can now proceed to the activities. So in your quarter 4 learning activity sheets, I prepared 5 activities. Letter A, multiple choice. So write the letter of the correct answer on the space provided. So this activity is from number 1 to number 5. Letter B, enumeration. Enumerate the do's and don'ts in handling measuring instruments. Letter C, compute it. Compute the number of board feet of lumber with the following dimensions. Letter D, show it. Look for 5 measuring tools that are available in your home. Take a picture with it and send it to your TLE teacher via FB Messenger. And you will be graded based on the scoring rubric. And for our last activity, draw me. So in an Oslo or bond paper, draw the 6 faces of lumber. You can use any drawing materials you can find in your home. And you will be graded based on this scoring rubric. And finally, on the last part of your learning activity sheet, you're going to answer reflection. So the question is, why is it important to select the correct measuring instrument in carpentry? Did you enjoy our lesson for today? If yes, give yourself 3 claps. 1, 2, 3. Again, this is Sir Nats, your carpentry teacher for today. And always remember to measure twice and cut once. Goodbye!